Hi there, I'm Simon Canton, and in this video I'd like to give you my thoughts about the differences between the movie Edge of Tomorrow and the book All You Need Is Kill. I'm going to be giving my full rundown of all the differences between the book and the movie, with full spoilers for both. So if you don't want one or the other spoiled, look away now. I read All You Need Is Kill by Hiroshi Sakurazaka a few weeks ago and reviewed it, and in my review I gave it 5 stars. I was slightly disparaging of the movie Edge of Tomorrow in that video, and said that the trailer showed too many original ideas for a Hollywood movie. Well, I was kind of wrong on that front, and a little bit right. The movie and the book have very little in common. The idea of the main character dying in the battle each day and waking up again before the battle is common to both, but pretty much everything else has changed. Some of the changes are positive, but some of the changes are negative. I'd like to go into both. I'd like to start though at the end. In the book, Keiji is forced to kill Rita as they're both capable of transmitting the record of the day back to the aliens. Only one of them can survive before they kill the central alien, otherwise it'll all have been for nothing. So Keiji is forced to kill Rita and then end the day. The movie has a typical Hollywood ending, but it came so close to doing something better. In the end, Tom Cruise sacrifices himself to save the rest of humanity. I thought that was great. It was a nice arc to see a character who was so terrified of death go willingly to it in the end. But then they screwed it up. For some reason, the day reset without the Omega alien being brought back to life. Which makes zero sense. If Tom Cruise is brought back to life every time the day resets, why wouldn't the Omega? It's a desperate attempt to tack on a happy ending to an otherwise great movie in my opinion. Otherwise, I love the movie. I know a lot of people are getting sick of Tom Cruise, but I've always enjoyed his movies. He's a really great action star who, at least on the screen, is very charismatic. In real life he's got some issues. But out of all of the issues that a lot of Hollywood stars have, having a crazy religion and acting a little weird is the least of it. Anyway, back to the differences. In the book, the aliens are described as bloated dead frogs who've been in the water for days. They're filled with some kind of sand that kills humans if you breathe it in. They pollute and destroy things everywhere they go. The aliens in the movie are rapidly moving, squid-like things that are far better than the book. You can easily see them wiping out massive amounts of soldiers. Bloated frogs, not so much. The structures of the alien control system are different too. In the book, there are antennas, transmitters and a server. Rita and Keiji have to wipe out the antennas, then the transmitters, then the server. In the movie, they have to avoid killing the alphas or the day will reset. Personally, I like the structure in the book better, but I can see why they simplified it for the movie. I also pictured the exoskeletons in the book differently too. I thought that they were more like the exoskeleton in the movie Aliens, but not quite as big as that. The reason they wear the exoskeletons in the book is that the aliens are very strong, so they need to equalize their strength in order to stand a chance. In the movie, the aliens are incredibly fast, so it makes no sense for them to have exoskeletons. Why would you want to slow your soldiers down? It was a shame to lose Rita's axe from the books, but it makes sense with the downsized exoskeletons. It would look a little ridiculous for her to be holding a 3-meter long axe with those. Cage in the movie also doesn't learn how to use the sword. But I'm guessing that was to simplify things for the movie, and it's not a big deal. Finally, there's the obvious point that Keiji, a young Japanese man, has become Tom Cruise. While I'd love to have seen a young Japanese actor in the role, the fact of the matter is that Tom Cruise is a bankable star. And when they're putting this much money up on the screen, they need someone who people will turn up to see. So while I wish they could have had different casting, and I totally understand anyone who's angry with it, I didn't have a big problem with it. Of course, if you're asking why Hollywood doesn't have more bankable young Asian actors, I'm totally there with you. Overall, if I had to call it, I'd say that the book is better than the film. However, the movie is still one of the best science fiction films I've seen for a little while now. If you've seen the movie or read the book, I'd recommend checking the other one out. They're both worth your time. Thanks for watching.